According to reports from the South China Morning Post, China has initiated the construction of two 100,000-ton aircraft carriers simultaneously. These carriers are not replacements but simultaneous constructions, with one being built by the Dalian Shipyard and the other by the Jiangnan Shipyard. Named as the 19th and 20th carriers, this signifies China's surpassing of the United States to become the only country capable of simultaneous construction of two 100,000-ton aircraft carriers, positioning itself as a global leader in aircraft carrier manufacturing. The accelerated modernization of the Chinese Navy underscores China's ambitious goals in aircraft carrier construction. The rapid rise of China's aircraft carrier construction capabilities will have profound implications for regional security and international relations. This robust growth highlights the intense competition between China and the United States in naval capabilities, affirming China's leading position in global aircraft carrier manufacturing. The swift development of China's aircraft carrier manufacturing industry has drawn global attention. From the initial retrofitting of the Liaoning to the current feat of simultaneous construction of two carriers, China's speed and technological advancement in aircraft carrier construction are remarkable. These achievements are not accidental but the result of China's long-term exploration and relentless efforts in aircraft carrier manufacturing. China is not merely a follower but an innovator, gradually establishing its own aircraft carrier manufacturing system through absorption, digestion, and recreation of technologies. It's worth considering how China achieved the acceleration in aircraft carrier manufacturing speed, whether solely through technology accumulation or aided by international cooperation and talent acquisition. Furthermore, what significance does the simultaneous construction of two carriers hold for enhancing China's naval power beyond just numerical increase? In the face of numerous challenges, particularly in confrontation with traditional naval powers like the United States, does the Chinese Navy possess sufficient strength and influence to effectively respond? Finally, are there deeper strategic considerations behind China's aircraft carrier manufacturing? Does simultaneous construction represent China's comprehensive lead in aircraft carrier manufacturing? How will China's future aircraft carrier development path be planned? Since the commissioning of the Liaoning, China has been progressing its aircraft carrier construction in a one-at-a-time manner. However, why did China suddenly accelerate its aircraft carrier manufacturing industry, opting for the simultaneous construction of two 100,000-ton carriers? This is a curious question. Now, I will discuss with you how China's aircraft carrier manufacturing industry has outpaced the United States. Currently, only China and the United States have the capability to simultaneously construct two 100,000-ton aircraft carriers. The construction speed of the Ford-class carriers in the United States is relatively slow. The first Ford-class carrier began construction in 2005 and wasn't launched until 2013. The second carrier, the Kennedy, didn't start keel laying until 2015. In contrast, China has cultivated two top-notch shipyards in Dalian and Jiangnan, enabling simultaneous construction. The competition between China and the United States in aircraft carrier construction highlights the fierce rivalry in their naval capabilities, and triggers contemplation on future international relations and regional security. Previously, China employed Ukraine's renowned aircraft carrier designer, Valery Babbage, to enhance its experience. Under the guidance of the seasoned expert, the Dalian Shipyard successfully refitted the Variag into the Liaoning. Although the Liaoning wasn't an advanced carrier in terms of performance, it played a crucial role in the development of China's aircraft carrier manufacturing industry. The Liaoning not only fostered carrier technology experts but also trained carrier personnel, including carrier-based aircraft pilots. To impart technology and experience, the Shandong was transferred to the Jiangnan Shipyard to establish the second talent system for China's aircraft carrier manufacturing. The construction of the Liaoning and the Shandong not only reflects the rapid progress of China's aircraft carrier manufacturing, but also highlights the rapid rise of China's naval capabilities, in stark contrast to the construction process of the US Ford-class carriers. The emergence of the Shandong marked China's independence from relying on Ukrainian experts, fully mastering Soviet carrier technology. However, the technology of the Liaoning and the Shandong mainly originated from the former Soviet Union, and their design concepts still lag behind those of the US-style supercarriers. The true narrowing of this gap is the Fujian-class carrier, a domestically built carrier equipped with an electromagnetic catapult, making China one of the only two countries globally to independently develop this technology. Placed at the Jiangnan Shipyard, where there are more top talents and stronger technological innovation capabilities, the Fujian still has some shortcomings, especially in nuclear power. Although China has made significant progress in aircraft carrier manufacturing, continuous efforts are needed to match the aircraft carrier manufacturing levels of countries like the United States. After the completion of the Fujian, three main factors drove the acceleration of China's aircraft carrier manufacturing. Firstly, matured technology. Through the construction of the Fujian, China successfully overcame key technical challenges in carrier manufacturing, including a through-deck design and the development of core technologies such as the JR-35 stealth carrier-based aircraft. Secondly, technology sharing and talent exchange. The technical sharing between the Dalian Shipyard and the Jiangnan Shipyard complemented each other, providing strong support for China's aircraft carrier manufacturing. However, China faces increasingly severe regional challenges, especially in the Western Pacific region, where the United States frequently deploys three carriers, posing a threat to China. Compared to the large nuclear carriers of the United States, China's ski-jump carriers still have significant differences. In the Indian Ocean, India spares no effort to build a Western fleet, accelerating its expansion toward the Eastern Pacific. Under the pressure of the Indo-Pacific Alliance, China had to accelerate the construction of a 5-carrier battle group and even carried out large-scale modifications to the Liaoning, equipping it with JR-35 stealth fighters, enabling China's carrier battle group to enter the era of full stealth ahead of time. Undoubtedly, the two 100,000-ton nuclear-powered carriers that China is about to build will become symbols of its strength. The 240 JR-35 stealth fighters they carry will completely suppress India, break through the third island chain, and approach the Hawaiian Islands. However, will this arms race lead to further escalation of regional conflicts? The 5-carrier battle group will completely change the Western Pacific's landscape, making it impossible for the US-Japan-South Korea alliance to stop its advance. China's Navy will achieve absolute air and sea control in the Taiwan Strait direction. With the advancement of simultaneous construction of dual carriers, China will achieve the goal of having a batch of carriers every 2 weeks, no longer relying on a single-handed scissor strategic layout. Meanwhile, the United States can only commission a maximum of 4 Ford-class electromagnetic catapult carriers. In the peak confrontation of aircraft carrier construction, China will surpass the United States to become the country with the most Ford-class electromagnetic catapult carriers in service globally. However, can this numerical advantage translate into actual geopolitical influence? Finally, I will summarize today's video, hoping it brings you some inspiration and value. As a senior blogger focusing on international affairs, I am concerned about China's recent developments in military competition. Although China has made significant achievements in areas such as aircraft carrier manufacturing, this military competition undoubtedly exacerbates international tensions and brings uncertainty to regional stability. As the world's two largest economies, China and the United States should resolve their differences in a constructive manner rather than showcasing strength through military competition. Both sides should enhance dialogue and cooperation to address global challenges together rather than getting stuck in the quagmire of military competition. Military competition not only consumes vast resources but also intensifies regional tensions, increasing the risk of regional conflicts. We should oppose any form of arms race and call on leaders of all countries to resolve differences through diplomacy and dialogue, jointly safeguarding world peace and stability. Lastly, I'd like to ask, in the current complex and changing international situation, how can we promote international cooperation and dialogue? And what contributions can each of us make to ease regional tensions? This concludes today's video. See you next time. Goodbye.